Good morning, everybody. We are here. We're looking good. We're ready to go. I haven't even opened the door yet today, but it says it's 87 degrees and mostly sunny. So hopefully, I don't know. I probably won't get to go outside unless we go to Taco Tuesday tonight. Gonna have to do videos, live streams, videos, all that good stuff. But we got Pudgy first in the chat. Pudgy has not been first in a while. We got Pudgy first in the chat. Pudgy, Moji, Gary, Ryan the rapper. We got Pudgy, Good News, Gary Gnu, Ryan the rapper, Southpaw Slinger, Pudgy, Ryan the rapper. Thank you very much for the super chat. Ryan says, been waiting since yesterday morning to see you. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Ryan, man, thank you very much for the super chat. You want to watch me quack like a duck? You watch me quack like a duck, man. You got that right there. Ryan, I love it, dude. Wasn't there some guy yesterday calling me a quack or saying I'm a quack or saying I can quack or something? Well, there you go, man. No sound. No, you got sound. You're the one with the problem, Gary. I was going to say, dude, if I was just doing that. Oh, man. Ah, boy. I thought this dude had me for a second there. Brother, we can't hear you. I think it's your problem, man. I think it's your problem, not mine. You guys can hear me, right? Pudgy, we're not back to normal. What are you watching over on X, man? It should be, oh man, the new normal. Pudgy has already got accustomed to the new normal. I knew Pudgy was one of those guys that conformed rather quickly. This vertical live stream has become the new normal for Pudgy. Yeah, I see Pudge. Finally came on, delayed for some reason. Gary Gnu, very weird. Came to see if we were back to normal. Dude, what is ever... Pudgy is back to normal. Pudgy's got a new normal already. Anybody else that says we're back to normal? Nope, you're not. What does he say? No sound. I have no idea, Jeremiah. These guys are messing with me. Let's do a little market in review. We have... Okay, good. AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting 1.74% higher today. GameStop, top right-hand side of the screen sitting at 24.99, down 0.92% of the day today. Shiba Inu Coin trying to bounce back. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if you watched the video from this morning or not, but I think I know why the cryptocurrency market is dipping, and I do think that this could be a very good dip buying opportunity. We'll go over it, but a major dip in the crypto space. Yes, it's been a downturn over the last month, but dude, yesterday was brutal. Taking SHIB from like 2,000 points per coin down to 1,700 points per coin. That's like a 15% decline, man. Ethereum, dude. Ethereum coming down heavy yesterday. Now bouncing off support at about 33.80. Currently sitting at 34.24. Hopefully, the bottom is in here and we begin to rise steadily throughout the day. You get the NASDAQ, just break even today. Had a pretty rough morning, but currently sitting dead center, or dead even. 0.11 points higher. Okay, now it's literally break even. Dogecoin sitting just below 12 cents. Shiba Inu Coin 1177, 1174. Ethereum sitting at 34.25. Bitcoin 64.77. Man, AMC hitting a little 6-7 cent candle right there. SPY sitting at 547. QQQ break even as well. Molinado 258. Sundial $1.87. Netflix 683. MPW 480. Tesla 184. Amazon 182. And Apple $213. Heavy losses across the tech stocks up top. But we're gonna watch Bitcoin play out because man, we need to get back up above that 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. We need to get back up to 70,000, guys. We're $65,000 right now. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing here, but we need gains, and we want gains, and we want them now. Let's see. All right. It was back to the normal live stream, and then it closed out YouTube, and it's not... Never close out YouTube when you got something good going on, Pudgy. Never close out when you got something good going on. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys watched the video from this morning or not, but yesterday... I don't know, chief enforcement officer. I don't even know what his name was, man. Or I don't even know what his title was. But he was the head of cryptocurrency and like digital asset enforcement at the SEC. He stepped down yesterday, resigned, retired, whatever. He was there for the last 9 years, probably since the position. Well, actually, I don't know when the position began, but he started 9 years ago with the SEC as some sort of an attorney or something, and he got into the role of cryptocurrency enforcement. To be honest with you, I think it's a very good thing that he's going to leave, or that he left. For a couple of reasons. I don't know why he left, right? But there's a shifting political sentiment surrounding cryptocurrency. Almost a need to embrace it, but a definite need to regulate it, right? And what the SEC has been doing over the last couple of years is absolutely asinine. It does not make sense in any regard. Nobody could defend the SEC for their actions. And honestly, I hope the guy left because he realized how stupid they were acting. The SEC is enforcing regulation that they have not stated. And when places like Coinbase or Binance or any of these little exchanges say, okay, we are wanting to comply with you, please lay out how we comply. The SEC says, no. We're not going to lay it out. We're simply going to sue you when we feel the need to sue you. Then they ask, what are we being sued for? They say securities violations. State how we're violating securities. No, we're not going to do that. So it's very, very strange how idiotic the SEC has been acting, but yet they have been doing that. Now, there's a lot of presidential debate going on over the cryptocurrency space. And, maybe one side willing to embrace it a little bit more than others, but both of them now admitting a need to clearly regulate. So I believe the major dip that was caused yesterday, and this is my belief based on all of the news that I've read, and I tried to read a lot of news, dude, because yesterday's dip was stupid. It was a very, very large dip, and I don't think that it was just technical. So I believe the cryptocurrency space was hit with a lot of uncertainty yesterday. The uncertainty being, okay, the SEC enforcement chief has stepped down. Who is going to replace him? Are we going to have somebody even dumber replace Mr. Hirsch? Or will we have somebody who actually lays out some guidelines? Will we have somebody who says, I understand the problem with cryptocurrency. I understand the necessity to regulate it. Let's just clearly lay out some guidelines that these people must follow. And then, you know what? Like, who cares, man? Maybe he lays out some guidelines that sound really stupid, but then they can actually litigate those guidelines instead of litigating ideas that don't exist. So I hope that whoever replaces this guy has at least half a brain, because the previous guy had a quarter of a brain, and very quickly the cryptocurrency market should see, all right, you know what? We got over the uncertainty. Now we're being replaced with somebody that's even better and somebody that's going to drive cryptocurrency prices even higher. So I think that this could be one of the best things to happen to the crypto space. Not the dip, right? But this guy stepping down and hopefully being replaced by somebody who's got half a brain. Let's see. What is he saying? No, I know you guys are messing with me. I know you got to be messing with me. Let's see. So talk of the draft finally taking a toll. Jeremiah? Could be, man. Glock is the ticker. You want to look at Glock the boss. You guys come up with anything, man. Uncle Josh, yes, we'll look up Glock here. Sup, dude? Clem, my man, how are you? What's going on? Hey, Subarctic, man, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. How is SHIB? Down. SHIB is down. Everything is down pretty hard today, man. I'm hoping for a nice bottom out and a decent bounce. It seems as though the market is trying, but, dude, the bears are just brutalizing the bulls right now. The bulls are trying to push back up. And you can see, man, just a little bit of a gain, A little bit of a 1%, half a percent gain here, immediately smashed out by the bears. I don't know why the bulls are such sissies at the moment, that they're so unwilling to buy. But yeah, dude, the bears are definitely willing to sell, and these people are taking some very, very tight profits. Any move higher immediately gets met with some selling action, and that to me is wild. So let's look up Galactopus. All right, Galactopus. Glock on Solana. Tiny little project, man. $9,000 in the liquidity pool. I never know how there's $9,000 in the liquidity pool, but $8,000 in market cap here. So on the hourly chart, you can see that this was a heavy sell-off. I don't know what I just clicked. A heavy sell-off, bringing it back down below the launch price here. So I imagine the team got out with a lot of money as well. And it has tried, it has attempted to rise in price. So this is still a decent gain right here. Moving from way too many 5 zeros in Dex tools, you're gonna make me go crazy. All right, moving from 5 zeros and a 6 up to 4 zeros and a 24. Dude, that's a 4x gain right here. Bouncing back up nicely. The problem is, with only 224 holders, only $9,000 in the liquidity pool, dude, you got to go in there, maybe put $100 in, and if you're lucky, walk out with a couple $100 here. But as you can see, let's put the volume on the chart. Put the volume on the chart there. Very, very low volume. $1 being traded. $398 being sold. $14 being sold. And these are on hourly candles. You know, $14 an hour. $300 an hour. $0. $0. 101. $0. So very, very tough, man. You're going to need a huge inflow in order to see Galactopus rise back up again, because these idiots have devastated it. I don't know, man. And I do believe that these memes, maybe not this one, but I do believe a lot of these coins up here, very, very surprised to see that some of them are already turning green, but I do believe that you will see some green and you will see some gains across this top board here as people buy the dip. Dude, Dolan Tremp, for example, Dolan Tremp just getting ripped down to 56 cents here. This was just sitting steady at $1.10. Now at 56 cents. Losing 50% of its value, man. Losing $50 million in market cap. Overnight. Because people panic sold literally everything yesterday. So these memes, if you guys want to double your money, okay, these memes that got hit 30, 40, 50% over the last 24 hours, highly consider them. I don't think that Dolan Tremp is going to die out. Mishi has been around for a little while, and it had a pretty high market cap. It also went from 19, almost 20 cents yesterday, down to 13 cents. So the market did get hit, man, and clearly Solana got hit very hard yesterday. Solana losing like 10% over the last 24 hours or so, going from about $145 to $127 maybe on this candle. I was 128. I was watching. I thought it hit 127. Like $145, dude, down to $128, losing over 10%. And you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar coin here, losing 10%, almost like $8-9 billion in value. That's insane. So as Solana hopefully bounces back here, I cannot fathom that this decline is going to continue on. I can't understand why people would be so nervous during a bull market like they are. But, dude, people are showing a lot of emotion and a lot of nerves right now. Let's see. It was Rugged Project. We're reviving it. Uncle Josh, man. Very, very nice. Yeah, you guys go check that out, man. You got to get in small. So, you don't want to own too much of the liquidity pool there. So, you got to get in small. But, yeah, dude, if you can revive it, you can make a lot of money. How do you revive a rug without rugging it again? So the entire idea of cryptocurrency is very interesting to me, right? Anybody who has the intentions of rugging, this is why crypto is so speculative in nature. So if you're going to go out there and let's just use Gloctopus as an example. If you're going to go out there and you're going to revive Gloctopus, you can get in at the bottom and you can sell at the top. But let's say that you did get in now and you put $1,000 in and your $1,000 50x to 100x whatever, you revived the project and now you're sitting on 100 grand. Dude, you're 100 grand out of a $200,000-$300,000 liquidity pool. If you go sell that, you just rugged the project again. So the idea is that if you are going to try and revive a project, or if you are going to try and make a go of anything in crypto, you really have to understand how the liquidity pools work. And in order to take Solana or BNB or Ethereum or whatever out of the liquidity pool, somebody needs to put it in there. So they are very speculative in nature, that essentially if you're taking money out, you're either taking your money back out and you made zero gain, or you're taking a portion of somebody else's money out. Now the idea is, okay, that you would slowly take that money out is to not devastate the price, because over time, as you create value in something, the new higher prices are then perceived as cheap. So for example, let's just use Ethereum or Shiba Inu coin since it's on the screen right there. If you saw Shiba Inu coin right now at a price of 1,000 points per coin, you would view it as cheap. It's a dip buying opportunity. But 3 years ago, in 2021, if you saw Shiba Inu coin at 1,000 points per coin prior to its rally, it would have seemed very, very expensive. So you need to find new buyers who then view the project as cheap at the elevated levels. So you've got the price fluctuations that come in, man. You know, I'm sure there were people who did not want to buy Bitcoin at $100 per coin. I'm one of them, right? I watched Bitcoin shoot up to maybe $1,000 or something like that, or I forget exactly what the chart looked like back in like 2013, but I didn't want to buy Bitcoin at $400 because it had just gone on a rally and it was very expensive at $400. Think about that. Think about how stupid that sounds now. They could have had a new buyer in me at $400 when plenty of people were willing to sell, and those people were selling because they thought it was expensive. I didn't want to buy because I thought it was expensive, right? But if I would have perceived it as cheap because it had just pulled back from 1,000 and I was viewing it at 400, and the stupid government wasn't saying that the only use for Bitcoin is drug dealing and gambling, maybe I would have. You know, I don't know. But you have to set up new sort of, I guess, perceptions along the way that what you're building, the project, is cheap as opposed to expensive, because you need to find those new buyers to let the old ones out. Chris, thank you very much for the super member chat. Chris, 34 months. Chris is going to have his Chip Bro icon here pretty soon. Well, look how the turntables. Yes, well, look at those turntables tabling. Those turns are tabling over there. Chris, man, thank you very much for 34 months, bro. I love it, man. All you guys that are about to hit that 3-year, thank you very much for that. Absolutely incredible. And I don't know why the candle's not working here on Solana. Let's refresh this and maybe get a candle that's working here. There we go. Now we get a candle that's working here. Darn, man, just in the last couple of minutes, driving the price of Solana from 135.80 down to 134 flat, getting ready to test a new low here. If it falls down, man, the market is in such a bearish mood. I cannot understand how people are so weak. Shiba Inu coin tested 1,800 points per coin about a half hour ago. Now it's down to 1,750. Ethereum testing 34.30. Yep, now it's back down to 34.07. The Bears are in charge today. We need a break back out to the upside. We need some bullish action. I don't know what's going to cause it for people. I don't understand why they're so upset about the news when the only news lately is the SEC enforcement chief. Chip Bro icon. Ooh, yeah, JB. Didn't you see J-Bones? There he is. There's J-Bones icon. Panda. Thank you very much for the super chat. Took off after getting hit on RWIF, but I'm back, bro. Guess who's back? Back again. Panda's back. Tell a friend. Panda's back. Panda's back. Panda's back. Panda, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for being back, dude. Yeah, I get it, man. The losses can be hard sometimes, and especially when they don't necessarily make sense. Right now, the Bulls are trying their best, dude, but they keep getting smacked in the face. They're trying their best to buy this dip up, but the Bears are brutalizing them, and people are so nervous right now that every little bounce immediately gets hit with a big old dip afterwards. Let's see where the fear and greed index is today. 55, that's where it was yesterday, man. You can't tell me it's at 55 still. Apparently it's at 55 still. I would imagine it would be much more fearful. It was 55 yesterday, and I would imagine it would be down here in this range because yesterday's sell-off and the action of these investors where every little gain is met with a red candle, dude, it's just, to me, it screams that people are fearful. It screams, I can't buy the dip. I need to sell because I'm going to lose everything. Let's see. Do the new bros even know who Chip Bro is? JB, man, who cares? The ones that have a 3-year icon know who Chip Bro is. But, dude, to be honest with you, I think Chip Bro's, like the original Chip Bro, is probably dead. I haven't seen Chip Bro at all this year. I know for a fact I've seen his offspring, okay? I'm pretty sure every single chipmunk in my backyard is Chip Bro's offspring. In the wild, they only live 2 to 3 years anyway. But, dude, Chip Bro had some big old bros, if you know what I mean. And I have not seen any chipmunks looking like that. So, I mean, what are you going to... I know Chip Bro just didn't move on, and like, now he doesn't come to the back door anymore, and now he stays over in the ravine. I know that's not the case. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if Chip Bro, or the original Chip Bro, is still alive, but what are you going to do, dude? They only live 2 to 3 years in the wild anyway, and he was probably a year or two old when he first decided to eat out of my hand. Let's see. Get 25 million SHIB back for like $40 a few years back. I am holding James the Cat. That's what I'm talking about, man. Moji, get them diamond hands, baby. Let's see. How did the big whales buy all that SHIB without moving the price? Joe, excellent question. Let me see if I can pull Shiba Inu Coin up. All right, so this is the largest liquidity pool that I can see here. This one seems to be Shiba Swap. This one seems to be Uniswap. So let's just add a couple of these together real quick, just these two. This Shiba Inu Coin liquidity pool here has $30 million in it. This one has about $8 million in it. You go to the exchanges, right? Coinbase sitting on probably billions of, maybe $1 billion. Robinhood sitting on $1 billion of Shiba Inu Coin. Once you begin to add together all of the liquidity that are in these pools, it becomes very, very difficult to move the price. So, for example, if you're going to jump in Shiba Inu Coin with $30 million in this liquidity pool, if you're going to jump into this liquidity pool here, and you bought $3 million worth of Shiba Inu Coin, you would own 10% of that liquidity pool. But I believe you would have roughly a 20%, I guess, impact on the price. So if you're going to come dump $3 million into this liquidity pool, it should have a 20% impact on the price, meaning that you're going to see this particular liquidity pool jump up to roughly, I don't know, 2,000 points per coin or so, a little above. Very quickly, though, people are going to come from other liquidity pools and sell into this one, right? Bringing the price back down, arbitraging that liquidity pool there. So when a whale goes out and buys $100,000 or $200,000, it may roughly have a 1% impact on this liquidity pool, but there are so many bots set up to arbitrage. There are so many traders set up to arbitrage that even you'd have to dump, like I said, $3 million in to have a 20% impact on the price. And the bots are set up to arbitrage so quickly that the other liquidity pools would dump their SHIB into this one and take the Ethereum out so that they got the higher price, and it would bring some equilibrium back down to the price there. So let's see if you can see a slight price discrepancy in some of these liquidity pools. Yeah, you can. Okay. So this one, for example, 1768 is the price on Uniswap. 1760 is the price on Shiba Swap. There's another liquidity pool here that's got 1.5 million in it. 1759, 1760, 1775 for Shiba Inu Coin over on BNB. So the discrepancy between these liquidity pools, all of these prices should be very similar, because all of these prices are if I buy here for 1768, I can go sell here, or 1760, I can go sell here for 1768. Very, very small gain, right? But I could do it. As long as all of the fees made sense and all of that, you could go out and make a fraction of a percent by arbitraging those pools. So when you add all of those liquidity pools and all of the liquidity total in Shiba Inu Coin, you need a lot of money to go out there and really move the price. Let's see. I don't know. You want to watch SHIB there? Or you want to watch something else? What do we just have up? I don't know. I guess we can watch SHIB if you want. Let's see. I'll start buying SHIB at 10 again, like 10 p.m. or 1,000 points per coin. What are we saying there, Jeremiah? Doing AC tune-up today. PIA, got to be done. Going to be 115 degrees. Oh, my gosh, dude. And I'm sitting here thinking 88 degrees outside is hot. Air conditioning is good. It's 88 degrees outside, but I'm wearing a hoodie inside right now because air conditioning, it's just too cold, man. It's just too cold in here with the air on. Moji's like, dang it, man. Stop. I wish it was cold in here. Let's see. Recipe. That's just my assumption, right? I don't know if he's dead for sure, but I have not seen Chipro at all this year. Let's see. Panda! Chipro was Clay's wild pet back in the day. Visited every day, eating out of his hand. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I love Chipro. I do. And his memory will live on forever. Especially since I use this, man. You guys can see this, right? Look at my mouse pad. Dude would just jump in the house. Straight up eat out of my hand. Yeah. Good old days, man. Chip, and I don't even know if you can see it. It says Chipro on it, too. See? Yeah. Miss that, dude. Chipro taught you the importance of storing up value, right? I'd rather have the money. Missed it. Then what? Fox Business has an article on T-Coin. Is this the one you're invested in? DJT. No, I think that one's new, JB. I think that one's new. I think DJT is new. Yeah, rather new. Oh my god, dude. $76 million in a liquidity pool. I don't understand why it's only got 1 point for audit here. Bringing the scores way down. Dang, man. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, if this is the coin they're talking about, something doesn't sit right with this one. $76 million in the liquidity pool. 200,000 Solana in there. I know everybody's saying that this is T's personal coin, right? That he's got association with it, but this token's metadata can be changed. I don't know, man. I wouldn't buy this one. This one seems a little strange to me. Anytime you see $75 million in liquidity pool, Shiba Inu Coin's only got $29 million in it. Be a little skeptical. Let's be a little skeptical at best. Holy smokes, dude. AMC on Ethereum dumping 63%. Yikes. This one fell off. This one could be a decent buy. I saw this one at $5.50 last night. Yeah. Dang, man. Came down and touched what? $4.56 last night. Came down and touched $4.56 last night. This was a pretty heavy sell-off. All of the the meme coins and all of the little coins out there got hit very, very hard yesterday. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't understand how the greed to fear index is only 55 right now. With how much fear hit the market yesterday, that this coin got cut in half. Okay? Going from $12 to $4. You watched $300 million in market cap disappear on this little coin alone. Dude, why did we feel the need to withdraw like $5-6 million out of MAGA here? Where was this such panic that came in that people had to immediately sell off in a 1 hour period? Same deal here. This is, I don't think this is the one I wanted to click on, but just major losses across the board over the last 24 hours. Oh, Mog, that's the one I wanted to see. Even Pepe, man. Pepe down 10%, sitting at 4 zeros and a 1. Mog or Moji down 7-8% on the day, 6% right here. Well, sitting at support now. You guys can see sitting at support there. So hopefully it sees a nice little bounce off this level, but holy smokes, dude, way too much fear in the market over the last 24 hours to really make any sense to me. That people were so quick to sell off there, and darn it, I don't know if you could see any of that. Let's see. Maleda, Notcoin. We can look at Notcoin. I think Notcoin got hit by 25% yesterday. T don't need a coin. Someone riding coattails for money. Yeah, no, you're right. I think a lot of people said that it was a scam. If you're not emotionally ready to hold SHIB long term during the correction phase, then you are in for a rough time. 904 Classic Legend. Yeah, dude. Look, some of the sell-offs, they can get to me as well, because I see people panic like that, and it makes no sense to me that people panic so badly when like the overall market is not moving lower on news. If Biden came out, or if Gary Gensler came out, or somebody like forced it into legislation that cryptocurrency mining or cryptocurrency custody is illegal in the United States. Let's say that they did that. Then I can understand the panic selling, right? Anybody who holds it is going to say, you know what? It's going to be illegal. I got to sell it now if I ever wanted to have anything here. And it would be no different than any illegal drug or anything else that some people hold. Some people still would hold it. But that would devastate the market, and that would be news that would make sense. Yesterday, the dip that occurred yesterday and the fear that you see in the market today doesn't make sense to me. So you have to be, you just, I guess, have to be willing to take the losses and wait for the gains at that point, and not hold something that you truly believe could die out. Some of the coins I have could die out, sure. But yeah, it's nuts, man. 904 Classic, you're right. Check out Maga. Might be time for re-entry. Just scooped up almost double what I had before. Dark, bro, I was watching you, man. Did you ride it back up to 3 cents and back down to 2.2 or wherever it's at today? I think it was at 2.2 last night. So I think you still did good, man. Yeah, 2.1. Coming back down hard, but I think it was at 3 cents yesterday. Wow, dude, hit 4 cents, actually. Came up, hit 4 cents after Dark Bro had got in, I think. I think you got in over here. Nah, it doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, it was more than like 12 hours. So, yeah, riding up, man, right back down. That blue line is the support line. Yes, it could break down. It tried to shoot down about an hour ago to 1.9 cents. The market is getting hit very. If you believe that there's going to be a bounce, which, why wouldn't there? Is the crypto market dead now? Did the crypto market die? If you believe there's going to be a bounce, I mean, look at the bounce just to get to where we were yesterday. 100% gain. Daddy Coin is going to be about a 100% gain. You're going to see roughly a 20-25% gain in something like Dog with Hat to get back to where it just was yesterday. Not a month ago when things were hitting highs, but just a 20% gain to get back to where it was yesterday. Some of these other newer tokens trending because, of course, they're green and they were introduced yesterday, so nobody was selling off of them. This Ponk or Ponky, right? It was down pretty big and could easily see a, 50% gain, man, to get back up to these levels. So it's down 14% over the last 24 hours. But, dude, just over the last, 2 days, you could be sitting on a 50% gain to get back to these levels in a very large token. We're not talking about some tiny little meme coin that's most likely going to die out in a matter of hours now, or most likely going to get rugged. You're talking $4 million on the liquidity pool, $175 million market cap, 50,000 holders out there. There's a lot of potential to buy on this dip since it makes no sense. Sorry about Mog. Had to buy more Chronic to get me through these sell-offs. Yeah, I feel you, Mog. I mean, Moji. I feel you. Let's see. Did he quit finally? Ben. I don't know what Ben asked. Sorry. Didn't Gary Gensler quit the SEC? Giovanni, I don't know if Gary Gensler quit. I know the guy that's in charge of enforcement quit yesterday, in charge of crypto enforcement, but I don't know if Gary Gensler quit. Clay, is this bleeding normal? Claudio, to a certain degree, yes, but the losses that we saw yesterday, I think were a little bit exaggerated. I think we saw a lot of panic selling yesterday as opposed to people simply holding. And therefore, I think the panic selling could lead to a very good dip buying opportunity. Why? Because as soon as people understand, my God, what was I panicking for? Why were we all selling off? The guys who are buying the dip are going to be the ones that gain. And then as soon as the guys who sold the dip and caused the dip in the first place realize, it's back up to where it was, now I got to get back in. Then they're going to drive the price higher. So I think yesterday's loss into today was just an exaggeration of fear. I don't think that it should have been that level of sell-off. So yes, it is normal because the crypto market is very volatile, but yesterday's loss is like 50% across the board for all of those little meme coins. I would say that's not normal. I would say that was too heavy of a loss and should see a nice rebound. Tor bottoming out. Better send down bad. T-O-R. Bender. Let's see. T-O-R. Send it, baby. Send it. This one? I don't know which one we're talking about. There's too many of them. TOR or Resistor AI. I don't know which one it is. Clear with the market being down, or being so down, you can buy T-Man coins. $6 price range is really cheap. Giovanni, I might. I deployed a lot of capital yesterday buying the dip. It continued to dip a little bit further. So we shall see. If we get a nice little rebound here, maybe I can add some more, but I did buy the dip yesterday. Unfortunately, it kept on dipping throughout the night. So I'm hoping for a little bit of a rebound here and get back up to where we were. Some nice gains coming in. But yeah, dude, the T-Man coin does look like a very good buy at the current price range. Having touched like 480 yesterday, I saw it at 550, and now back up almost $7, or it might be back up above $7. Hey, hypothetically, does the market move with the president? If so, will the bounce turnaround happen around us voting or January when they get sworn in? So, Chris, yes, the presidential election can and probably should have a very large impact on the market, on the stock market, on the crypto market, on the economy. My best guess, man, is that it's going to happen on the rumor, okay? And the news, essentially, right? So, let's call voting the rumor and then finally taking office the news. So, me personally, right, and you guys might view this differently, but I think, and I'm not trying to make this any more political than it needs to be, but I think that one side of the political spectrum has made it very obvious that they do not want to embrace cryptocurrency because they have not been doing so over the last several years. And in fact, the current administration's SEC is making it very difficult for cryptocurrency exchanges and businesses to grow here in the United States. And we saw a lot of them exit the United States in 2022 and 2023. If somebody else gets elected, there is a good chance. Now, is it all going to happen? I have no idea. But they're highlighting cryptocurrency as a topic in debates, discussions, and campaigns, kind of both taking their stance on it. I think one will be more beneficial than the other, and it could be very similar to the ETF news, right? A lot of the ETF speculation drove the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum higher, and the news didn't do too much once the approval finally came. Same deal. People could speculate into the election, and then the news can come, and, well, it doesn't really do much either. It's the speculation that drives it. Wouldn't the crypto enforcement guy quitting be a bullish event? Yeah, JB. So in my mind, absolutely. In the minds of a lot of people who are currently panicking, I think in the best way that I can make sense of it is that this guy quitting is leading to uncertainty. Who's going to be next? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? Is it even possible to be worse? Maybe they're going to get somebody in there who wants to completely shut cryptocurrency down. Maybe he's gonna make it illegal to self-custody cryptocurrency in the United States. So there are a lot of uncertainties right now with the enforcement guy quitting. I think the enforcement guy did a terrible job. So I think it is bullish. How could you possibly get somebody in there that's any worse? But there is always that opportunity to get somebody in there who is worse. And I think that's what's causing the market to panic. At least they knew what they had before. Now they're unsure of what they're going to have. So I think that's what's causing the decline. But dude, I cannot imagine that things could get any worse in terms of the guy regulating and enforcing cryptocurrency law. Because of course he was enforcing nothing but whatever came to his mind. He never laid out correct guidelines. The debates are watered down, commercial breaks, muting microphones. Give me a break. Yeah, man. Hey, so you don't think Russian ships in Cuba has anything to do with markets dropping? Maybe people are expecting hard times. War tends to drop the market, doesn't it? So depending, Giovanni, on yes. So let's just put it this way. Me personally, no. Okay. I don't think that Russia is gearing up to attack the United States. I think that's I don't think we're going there. Now, the only reason that I think that would cause people to sell off is if they somehow thought that they needed to accumulate dollars, or they were so fear-mongered that they wanted to buy gold coins with their cryptocurrency because they thought that we were going to have an all-out World War III fought here in the United States. I personally think that it has much more to do with the cryptocurrency space directly as opposed to the war. Why? Cryptocurrency got hit a lot harder than the stock market has gotten hit over the last couple of days. And when Russia attacked Ukraine, I don't even know when it was, man, 2022? Maybe 2022 now? I don't even know. The market, you could see the market bottom out right down in February, like right after it happened. There was a devastating blow to stock prices and cryptocurrency prices. You didn't see stocks get hit. So I don't think that the overall economy is bracing for war. I don't think the overall economy is bracing for like any sort of a shutdown. I think the cryptocurrency market is getting spooked right now, very, very heavily, downright afraid, as indicated by these sell-offs. In any little bounce, I mean, you guys can see it here, right? Look, any little bounce like you got on the screen in Webull, we're back down to 1759. Ethereum's back down to 34 flat. You know, you had it. You tried to make it. You got shut down immediately. Tried to make it. Shut down immediately. Tried to make it. Getting shot down immediately right now. The bulls cannot sustain a gain. The bears are just laying the smackdown across the board. And I think that is the only logical explanation to me is such fear that people aren't even willing to hold beyond a 34 to 34, beyond like a 0.75% move right now. A 0.75% move triggers some sell-off? How would a 0.75% move trigger sell-off, dude? Unless you were so hyper afraid that you just didn't know what to do anymore and you were making irrational decisions. Let's see. It has me split now. I didn't think I would say that ever, though. Yeah, man, Panda, I get it, right? But I don't know. You can vote on whatever issues you want to vote on, but I think when it comes to crypto, when it comes to economy and investments, there might be a clear choice there. Gotcha. Also, Clay, does the dollar value dropping help the crypto argument? I feel like theoretically that makes sense. So, yeah, theoretically, Chris, if the dollar goes lower, cryptocurrency should be worth more, okay? You can view cryptocurrency the same way you can view a foreign currency. If the dollar weakens against the euro can buy more dollars. The euro doesn't even have to gain in strength. The euro can simply hold steady. But if the dollar weakens against the euro can buy more dollars. Therefore, it has a higher value in dollars. If the dollar weakens against Bitcoin can buy more dollars. So Bitcoin has a higher dollar value. Right now, one Bitcoin can buy I don't know what it is, 64,900 or whatever. If the dollar weakens against it, Bitcoin doesn't have to gain any strength, but Bitcoin could buy you $65,000, $66,000, $67,000 per Bitcoin if the dollar weakens. So yeah, Chris, you're on the right track with that. So still possible to some coins like AAVE to reach all-time highs. Yeah, Claudio, man, I do not think that this is the end of the market. Okay, I think that there are a lot of scared investors out there. And this is kind of a shakeout, right? Retail investors panicking, leaving, and then institutions are going to buy the dip. Some people whales might buy the dip, and then when people realize, crap, I shouldn't have sold that dip, I should have bought it, or I should have held it, then the price is going to move higher again. They're going to buy back in and send it even further. So I do think that, yes, we still have plenty of opportunity to hit new all-time highs because I don't even think that retail investors are that heavily involved at the moment. But Clay, is our government fighting crypto? Because if they allow it, it kind of makes a fair game across the board and will hurt everything America set up economically. Chris, that's what they want you to believe, man. That's what they want you to believe. So the government, the United States, or any other country for that matter, fighting cryptocurrency, they are doing that because it threatens the fiat system. It threatens the current financial system. Not because, they're going to tell you this, they're going to tell you that if so many people are invested in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin collapses, their pensions are going to collapse, their retirement, their 401k, their savings, all of that is going to collapse, and it's really going to hurt the economy. So that's why they're going to tell you cryptocurrency is bad, and we can't get involved with it because it could devastate the overall system. Dude, the same can be said for any asset class. You saw what real estate did in 2007, 2008. It led to the Great Recession, okay? Probably, and I don't know what the Depression looked like, dude, but the overall dollar values lost were currently a lot higher back in 2008, 2009 than those lost back in the 20s. Real estate caused that. The dollar itself is just as speculative as Bitcoin or any other crypto. The liquidity pool for all of the dollars added up in the entire world is about 2 trillion. Okay, maybe a little bit higher. I don't know how much they printed back in 2020. But a few $1 trillion is the entire liquidity pool. The quadrillions of dollars in wealth. If people went to go cash that out, the entire global financial system would collapse. So they will lie to you and tell you the speculative nature of cryptocurrency is a threat to society. But dude, they understand that it's an alternative. They tell you the same thing if you go invest in the euro, if you go invest in the Japanese yen, you're threatening the United States fiat system because you're investing in another. Jeremiah, thank you very much for the super chat. Jeremiah says, it will be the next generation of senators. Since these old geezers are scared of anything new, we need a large country like China or whatever to back it. Yeah, dude, China's probably even more afraid of it because they want more control. The United States likes to pride itself on citizens having control, but then when citizens try to take control of their own finances, guess what happens? Shut it down, shut it down. They're like the people who see the Dogeverse videos and scream the word scam with their heads cut off. You got these old ladies like Elizabeth Warren and all of these nutcases running the country that say, scam, scam, Bitcoin's a scam, cryptocurrency's a scam. Guys, think about it for a second. They probably scream the word scam because they know if they had all of their transactions on a public ledger for everybody to see, every dime that the United States government spent, it would be over. Imagine if you knew where all of your tax dollars went. They will never let that happen. They will never let an open public blockchain exist, because if you knew where they were spending all of that money that you send them every stupid paycheck, people would realize the game is rigged, that we're being lied to, and there would be a revolution. And I'm not talking about let's go block traffic and go on a parade. I'm talking there would be a revolution that would set a new standard for financial services here in the United States and probably the world. So yes, the government is very fearful of cryptocurrency, of blockchain technology, of anything that I guess could bring to light how they spend their money. I feel safe with the current music. Dark Bro, thank you very much for allowing YouTube to monetize this live stream here. If everyone had money in crypto, everything could collapse. Still recovering from 2008 housing market collapse, now inflation, brink of World War III. Exactly, Chris. Exactly, man. There's so much speculation out there. And dude, there are literally, I forget, I Googled it before a couple years ago. There's quadrillions of dollars in value, like in overall wealth. If you add together the cost of all of the buildings in the world, all of the companies, in the world, all of the actual dollars in the world, everybody's bank account. If you added all of the wealth in the world together, it equals quadrillions, thousands of times higher than the actual value of dollars or money in the world. Dude, the fiat system is more speculative than the most speculative cryptocurrency that has a $100,000 liquidity pool and a $100 million market cap. That's 1,000 times higher. Think about that, man. Think about that. I wouldn't buy a $100 million market cap coin that's only got $100,000 in the liquidity pool, but people have no problem whatsoever putting money into a bank knowing that there's quadrillions of dollars worth of wealth, but only a couple $trillion worth of money to back it up. Dude, I mean, it's the most speculative system in the entire universe. I can't even imagine, dude, that an alien... I can't... Oh, gosh, man. You guys are going to get me, dude. You guys are going to get me, man. I don't even know, like, me convincing myself right now, I don't even know why I have money in a bank. I truly don't. How in the world did these leaders, how in the world did the government system convince people to trust them on such speculation? Because that's just what it's always been. Your mom had her money in a bank account. Your dad had his money in a bank account. So you go put your money in a bank account. Dude, you literally own, not 100th, right? Maybe 1,000th, maybe a 10,000th. There's like a 10,000th of your money that actually exists. So you get 10 grand in the bank. There's only $1 out there that could actually be yours. Your ticket to the overall liquidity pool of life is about 1/10,000. So for every 10 grand you have, you really have claim to about $1 worth. Dude, the banking system is insane. I'm almost convincing myself to just give it up right now, man. Anybody want my bank? Like, you guys can have it. Bender! Resistor AI. Peep it, baby. Peep it. Let's go peep it. We got some green lines. Go, crypto, go. Don't fall this time, you bulls. Keep going, man. All right, Resistor AI. Is this the tour that he was just talking about? Yes, this is the tour that we were just talking about. Hey, 4.9% gain of the day today, man. Green in today's market. You're actually doing very well. I just clicked on Resistor A. Okay, here we go. 00083 right now. We got to click the refresh button because Dex Tools does not want to load up. Come on, come on, come on. All right, here we go. 0008361. Yes, man, a very strong decline on the hourly chart. On the daily chart too, man. You can see that this one is down pretty heavy, and honestly, from its recent peak, down almost 90%. If this is sitting at some decent support, this could be an excellent buy. Ooh, all right. So this is back down to almost nothing right now. Could be a very, very good buy here if these guys do not give up on the project. I like the fact that the $253,000 is locked in the liquidity pool. They're doing only $9,000 worth of volume. This needs to be higher. They need to do some better marketing. But, dude, if they don't abandon this, yeah, you got a very strong chance for 10x plus gains, 20x plus gains to get back up to these highs, but 10x plus gains just to get back up to these more recent highs right here. I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know what she got into it, but, geez, and you couldn't even see any of that. I pulled it up over here, and you couldn't see any of it. Pulled it up on the wrong Chrome tab. You believe that? We got to go out from the hourly over to the daily. Everything that I just said still stands true. 20x gains to get back up to those highs. 10x gains to get back up to the recent highs. And it is holding support down here after some heavy, heavy losses, bringing it back down to the launch price. Volume, however, is very low. But if these guys don't give up, man, you could see a nice bounce off of those bottoms there. And I don't know, is this the coin? that they just talked about launching. I don't think this one is T-Man's coin either. So I don't know what they got going on there, man. But it is 103. Guys, get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. You see some green lines on the screen. Weeble, okay? Ethereum going back up, 34.25. Shiba Inu Coin back up, testing 1,800 points per coin again. Hopefully, these gains continue throughout the entire afternoon. And we see a little bit of a rebound on the day today. We need the gains, man. Yesterday's scared selling. Today is dip buying opportunity. We'll do the shout-outs, guys, and then we will be back this afternoon. Jeremiah, Giovanni, have a great one. Bender, see you later. New photo. Gary, have a great afternoon, man. Daryl, see you later. Bender, Moji. We got Lancelot, Link, see you later, man. Giovanni, have a great one. Pudgy, see you later. Giovanni, Pudgy, have a great one. Roly, love you too, Moji. Roly, you love me, man, and Moji, right? Daryl, see you later. Javon, have a great one. Bender, the new era. We got Giovanni, Ryan the rapper, all of you guys. You know what time it is. Gary, you want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.